Hello, my name is Terry Roe. Welcome to another Chandler in Focus. My guests today are Steve LeVine with Steve LeVine Entertainment. Did I get that right?
You got it.
Got it.
Thanks.
And then Mr. Guariglio and Ralph
Yes, sir.
Guariglio, and you are the chair of the 2016 Ostrich Festival this year.
am.
And so we're gonna learn a little bit about what's coming up. So the first thing I want to do is it seems like every year the Ostrich Festival just gets bigger and bigger. So we've got a big venue, it's Tumbleweed Park, and but at some point, who knows, we might outgrow that. But tell us a little bit about what we expect this year as far as what we've had and what we expect as far as the event.
You know, Terry, I think it's going to be an outstanding festival this year, probably our best ever. We're in our 28th year, and we've hired a new promoter this year, Steve LeVine Entertainment.
That's Steve.
Yes.
Okay.
They've been everywhere. They do a lot of national stuff and a lot of local stuff, probably best known for their promotion of the Bird's Nest at the Phoenix Open. So we hunted high and low, you might say, for a new promoter and picked these guys, and I'm very excited to be working with them because they are very excited. And they've come along with some great talent in-house and brought some great talent to the table and some great ideas. So these guys are going to be terrific to work with.
Wow.
Excited to be here.
Terrific. Okay, so dates of the events.
Second weekend in March, 11th, 12th, and 13th, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Yeah, well, very good.
Yes.
And for folks that are new to Chandler or even have lived here for a long time, how has the Ostrich Festival evolved?
You know, we started in downtown Chandler many years ago, and it just kept growing and growing and getting bigger and better. And we moved to Tumbleweed Park. That allowed us for more rides, more attractions, a bigger midway, more food vendors, and of course, much more attendance. We're up around 100,000 people now for the weekend. It's quite the event.
Okay, and these people that attend, are they mainly Chandler people? Or are they,
We get a lot of Chandler people, but we get them from all over the valley. And actually, they come from out of state as well. We were featured in some national magazines, and Snapple was even here and did a commercial about the Ostrich Festival. So it's brought in people from all over the country.
So we were Snappleized,
We were
essentially.
Snappleized.
Yeah, okay. So let's move a little bit to vendors and exhibitors. And this is where Steve might tell us a little bit about what can we expect in 2016 and this year.
This year we have some new things. We're going to bring back some of the same great things that you've remembered over the years. We're going to introduce 3 new rides this year. The Inversion, the Quasar, and 1001 Knots. So we're very excited to debut these rides. Also, it's the first time.
Okay, now wait a minute. Wait just a minute.
Mm-hmm.
The Inversion,
The
Quasar. I mean, what's the craziest one of those rides, and what happens in that ride?
You know, the Inversion is a swinging pendulum, and it's 80 feet high. It takes you up pretty high. Okay. So it's they're all thrill rides. So it's going to be exciting to take the already thrill rides that we have even up another notch. So.
Okay, so I'm out on that one, but there's other good stuff for me that's a little bit more,
Yes, the Ferris wheel is returning.
Ferris wheel is
yes.
2 thumbs up for a Ferris
Absolutely.
wheel. Okay, and then other exhibitors?
Well, something notable is the first time ever that we're naming the actual ostrich races the Ostrich Stadium. So it is Native Grill and Wings has come on to be our stadium sponsor. So we're pretty excited about that, and it's going to be a lot of fun this year out at the stadium. We're going to have a lot more entertainment going on in between the ostrich races. A lot of surprises that will happen throughout the day. So it won't just be ostrich races a few times a day. There'll be a lot more going on.
Okay. So a little bit of housekeeping. What about fees and parking? What about that? Tell us about that, Ralph.
So the tickets will be $12 for adults and $7 for children. Down to 5 years old. Under 5 will be free. And tickets will be available at ostrichfestival.com on our website. They're also available at Fry's. And we have some special ticket packages available that you'll see on the website and available at Fry's as well.
So is there a discount ticket, a coupon of any kind?
There are, and again, on the website, all that information is available.
Yeah.
ostrichfestival.com.
And so is anybody able to pay it all? I mean, online?
Yes, you can buy tickets online as well as at
It's
Fry's.
the first time also that we're able to sell tickets online, and we'll be introducing that as well, a whole online ticketing system and check-in system when you actually show up. So try to eliminate different lines and the multiple lines, and again, a convenience factor for the attendees this year.
Yeah, so it's a great value for folks to bring a family out, and cross our fingers the weather will be nice, and as it has been so many years, and so I think it'll be
It's going to be absolutely incredible.
yeah, it'll be very nice. And so, okay, Steve and Ralph, I'm back at you here on local partners. I mean, this isn't something that I mean, people can try to do stuff like this alone, or an organization, the chamber alone, but we have some important partners involved, and maybe you could say who some of those folks are.
You know, the Chandler Chamber of Commerce Ostrich Festival is very blessed to have some very generous and involved local sponsors. We have Thoroughbred Chevrolet. We have, boy, I'm drawing a blank now. Steve,
SRP is back on again. A new partner this year is People's Mortgage. They're a local company out of our neighborhood here, and there's 18 of their locations doing a pre-sale package throughout the valley. And Fry's Food and Drug, as mentioned before, there'll be a ticketing partner that will be selling tickets up until the event. So some great partners are back, and some new ones as well.
And so, and I don't know if we've mentioned every partner or sponsor, but you know, clearly the chamber appreciates all of our partners, or your partners in this event. And I mean,
forgot an important one actually.
Yeah.
Hensley is back, which is Budweiser, so we got to
Okay.
make sure we talk about that. And Santan, the hometown favorite of Chandler, is back as well. So
Right.
excited for both of them coming back. So.
Well, see, there you go.
Yeah.
Hey, as you remember, let's just get it out there, because hey, their contributions, we don't want to discount their contributions. They're terrific
course.
for being involved and part of the community, and so that's good. Okay, there's an annual fun run and parade, right,
Yes.
Ralph? And what are the dates? And
The Fun Run and Parade are the weekend before, the Saturday before, March the 5th, in downtown Chandler. We do the Mayor's Fun Run, which is it's two distances. I think it's a 1K and a 5K for the kids and the adults, and it's a fun run. I mean, it's fun to just everybody gets out there and really gets involved in the community out there. And after the fun run, we do the parade right down Arizona Avenue past downtown Chandler. And it starts at 10 a.m. And goes from, like I said, all the way down Arizona Avenue past downtown Chandler and ends at Fry.
right now,
Yeah.
all the various events and all the exhibitors are going to be able to be found on the web, internet, if somebody decides to go and wants to find out all of that stuff. That's available as far as start times and the fun run. I guess the schools are going to be able to go through their running coaches or whatever to coordinate a little bit, or not.
That is true.
Okay.
They go through their running coaches, and the running club starts at 7:35 Saturday morning.
Okay.
And then the 5K starts at about 8:20.
Yeah. Okay, so we have the Ostrich Festival, but we have these other two events we're talking about. How did we get a fun run? How did we get a parade? Is this just the natural progression of things, or what's happening here?
Well, it was more to get the community involved and kind of excited about the upcoming festival. So everybody's out there. The streets, Arizona Avenue is lined with folks that day. It's a wonderful event. I love being out there. I usually work it, and I get to see all the kids out there having a great time and waving to the fire trucks and whatnot. It's a fun time.
Okay, and so people from all over are going to participate, not only
Yes.
just to come out and enjoy it. And will there be vendors on any of that, as far as the parade, or is it just a fun time?
It's a fun time. There are a lot of downtown Chandler restaurants that will be open in the morning
Yeah.
to get food and juice and whatnot, coffee. So, matter of fact, a good portion of the downtown Chandler restaurants have expressed interest in being involved. So they'll have their doors open and people can wander over and get a cup of coffee before the parade.
Look at you, Ralph, taking care of our downtown businesses. That's a Chamber of Commerce, you know, a must do, right?
I've been a member for over 9 years. I'm very involved and love this chamber. I'm quite excited about it.
Terrific, terrific. Okay, a volunteer program that is associated with the Ostrich Festival. Do we have something like that, and what about it?
We have a couple. We have the nonprofits, the nonprofit volunteers, and they are, we have a person that coordinates all of them, and they come and do mostly pour beer. There will be 3 beer stands at the festival, and they're all volunteers that man them, and they come out and pour the beer, and they get some, and I'm sure I don't remember how it works. Do you remember how the subsidy works for the nonprofit?
We make a donation back to their specific group, as well as obviously money going back to the chamber.
Yeah. And clearly, you know, that's a small part of the whole event. I mean, there's there's hot dogs, there's popcorn, there's ice cream, and
ostrich burgers.
So many things for kids, for families, right? So many things like that. And,
Absolutely.
And I imagine that we'll have some of Chandler's finest. The police department will be out there patrolling around.
Of course. Police and fire will be there, of course.
And our volunteers. Our volunteers are a big part of it.
Yeah. Yes. And hey, it takes volunteers, you know, especially for something this big, right?
Correct. And it's not just the nonprofit volunteers. We have just folks from the community volunteering to help out.
Yeah.
Again, they're a huge help. We can't thank volunteers enough because they're donating their time.
Okay, so I don't want to end too quickly because I think we're leaving out some things. We talked about some rides, and so Steve, I'm going to go back to you here, and I think we have some, you know, some bands and some concert performances.
We have to talk about the entertainment, absolutely, and some of the attractions as well.
People, and that's all scheduled at different times. But
they are attractions will happen throughout the day. Some are roving and roam throughout the event. Some are stationed at their location 3 times and 4 times a day. This year we have Stingray Encounter is where you'll be able to feed the stingrays.
Not a band.
I'm sticking with the attractions first, so let's talk attractions.
Stingray is not a band. It's yes. Okay.
Yes, I mean, if you maybe, you know, they may sing from the. Well, we have what I am most excited about. It's a race car. It's a little remote control race cars, but you'll be able to race for prizes each day. And there's 8 cars that go at a time, and they'll be able to tier you. You'll start with like 64 people, and it'll go all the way down to the top racer. And then at the 3rd day, we'll do a finals to find out who our fastest cars were. And that'll be a real fun race car challenge. That's called Fame Racing. We're bringing in a big science area that's called Wild Science for kids of all ages to take part in. Couple more things. We have the Moto Maniacs that are coming on board, so they'll have their traditional motorcycle circus type acts, as well as a humongous high wire act, which will be super exciting and thrilling to watch. And another favorite, maybe not of mine, but definitely of my kids, although I do take that back. It was mine for a while, is Batman versus Superman. The movie will be coming out a week after the Ostrich Festival, and we have the official agreement with them to, they will be taking the stage multiple times each day through Warner Brothers, and there'll be official meet and greets with Batman and Superman, and they'll have a full stage show about bullying and how to recognize bullying, and it'll be another way for us to give back to the community. And lastly, we're bringing back a favorite, changing it up though, is the Birdman has been a part of Ostrich Festival. As he put it, it's a home away from home. So he comes out of Las Vegas to join us here, and he's trying something new this year as part of our little pirate theme that we have going on, and it's the Pirates of the Sky Bird Show. And he'll be coming off of his pirate ship, and it'll be very cool. And so that's the attraction front.
Wow.
And many more that we didn't talk about, but that'll be real exciting.
So there's just an awful lot for people to see and experience, and they could come every day to the event and see different things.
Absolutely.
And so there's
we're going to be cognizant of timing and make sure that things are going on at different times, so you can literally plan out your day. Yeah. And then we'll hit on a couple of entertainers if you like. So we'll have bands throughout the day. We have some two of my favorite local bands that'll be joining us throughout the weekend. Rich Barra of John Jay and Rich, of Kiss FM's John Jay and Rich. Rich is in a band called Johnny Anonymous. They're fantastic. They'll be performing during the weekend for us. And then sports columnists, and I believe he has a radio show as well. Dan Bickley is in a band called Whiskey's Quicker, and they'll be performing as one of our local but celebrity acts, so that's kind of fun for us. And then a couple headliners that we are bringing in. There's of course some more surprises that will be announced on the website on February 19th on again ostrichfestival.com. We have Parmalee, a great country band. They'll be performing Friday night. They have a hit on the radio right now, Already Calling You Mine. Their huge hit, made #2 on the charts, was Carolina. So check them out. Parmalee, a great, fun, good rock and country band.
Wow.
And lastly, on Sunday, we're going with it's a Latin salsa rock infused band, 7-piece, super fun, lots of horns. They're called Ozo Motley, and they have toured with the likes of Carlos Santana. So it's going to be real exciting with the entertainment that we brought in to the festival this year.
Ralph,
Yes.
you guys are just doing a great job, and and so I think you and Steve are we're going to have a very good 2016, aren't we? So tell me quickly the website where people can get more information.
You can get more information at ostrichfestival.com or at chandlerchamber.com.
Yeah,
And we also have a hot phone hotline.
a phone hotline. But we've got a special guest here, and this is apparently Tutu with the Ostrich Festival official mascot, and okay, Tutu, and so, okay, that's sort of a fist pump, and so. Yeah, we appreciate you showing up. I mean, you're a little late for the program, but thank you for being here. And
He just got done with his race.
yeah, and I think that we've essentially run out of time. There is a lot for folks to enjoy this year, and I think we all agree on that.
Absolutely.
And I want to thank you both for coming down here, and thank the Chamber of Commerce for continuing to be the sponsor of this program, which is as good or better than some county and state fairs, and we sure appreciate them having it here in Chandler. So Steve and Ralph, thank you both, and thank you to the Chamber of Commerce, and thank you all for watching. This is Chandler in Focus, and I'm Terry Roe. We will see you next time. Thank you so much.